People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at purplebutterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And here I'm making a batch of best friends. It's got purple, blue, green, pink, and orange, because these were shout out colors. It's going to be an in the pot swirl style. The batch is already starting to accelerate, so I'm doing this very quickly. It's going into the tall and narrow mode. And it's going to be ready in a few weeks. I didn't leave any plain soap in this because Best Friends discolors the soap to a brown. So I kind of wanted to not have any brown spots, or very few brown spots. Okay, that's all of it, I do believe. The rest can just go on the top. Okay. Yeah. Now comes the magic. Take the spoon. You swirl those colors around once, right through the middle. Bring that out. And then we pour, going all the way around, then all the way back. I don't know if you can see those colors, but yeah. Got hair in my mouth. Hold on. Well, that thickened up right at the end. Okay, now let me get my spatula and get the rest of it out of here. And the thing about an in the pot swirl with all these colors, the trick is to make sure you don't stir the colors. You just get them in the pan, in the mode, without stirring the colors together too much, because otherwise you get mud. So you want to get the colors in there without accidentally mixing the colors. In other words, we're scraping in a single fashion. We're not going whoop, whoop, whoop. We're going in a straight line to get all the individual colors to go in without combining, shall we say. Now that we're at the absolute end, I could scrape then, because technically there's no mud. And with this being an in the pot swirl, I'm not going to take a hanger tool or anything, or a skewer and mix. We're just pouring and letting the colors go where they lie. Except for the very top. This is the same size batch as the peppermint overload, but since it's a tall narrow mold, it reacts to the shape of the mold differently, so it actually will fill up this mold instead of being a little bit at the bottom of it. Okay, let's try to get this blue in here. In more than one spot. I do not know why my hair is in and out. But I can't really do anything about it with soap on my hands. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's get the purple in there. Some of the purple didn't completely mix. So that's going to be brighter in one spot than the rest of it has been all throughout. But that's okay. That makes for fun effects. This green is called Maniacal Pea. Somebody said, chartreuse. Put some chartreuse in there. Well, the closest color I have to chartreuse is Maniacal Pea. Either way, it's a bright green. Okay, all those scraped out. Now comes the fun part. Let me move this over here. So otherwise, it's going to fall down when I slam it. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that turns on my water. So we'll slam it via the stool I have set up here. And just like that, all those piles from putting the color in is nice and flat. Now we're going to get the rest of the colors in here by scraping as much as possible. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like. Actually, I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. If I can. That's after slamming it. Now we're going to get the last of these colors in here. And then I'm going to take my meds and go to sleep because, yeah, church was awesome. And the day was long. I got some soaps to package up so they can go in the morning mail. And I've packaged up most of them, but there's 2 orders that needs to be packed. And once I do that, it's bedtime for this baby. Okay. This is the only plain part of this mixture. I basically did 99% colors, and the only plain soap was at the very bottom. So that's at the start of the pour, and this little bit that's going directly on the top. So, yeah. I think the last batch had glitter in the plain, but since it's a biodegradable glitter, it disappeared before it could actually be seen. So I'm not going to put glitter in the mix this time. Maybe on top. Haven't decided yet. But, yeah. I like this new recipe. It does accelerate, but it accelerates at the end of a swirl and not the beginning of a swirl like the original. So you can actually get the soap in there. The only thing I did that's really different was I changed the coconut to soybean. The rest of the recipe is the same. But every now and then when you have a problem mixture, you troubleshoot the mixture by trying different things to see what happens. And coconut can be problematic, so, and I knew it wasn't the lard. Lard actually slows down your swirl, which is why lard is used in a lot of soaps that are swirled, because lard makes the soap move in slow motion. So if you have an accelerating batch, you add lard to it and you can work longer. And I knew it probably was the coconut, so I switched out the coconut. I switched out the canola oil, so this has olive oil in place of the canola. And I got a perfect pour. And the only time it decided to accelerate was basically when I was finished. Which is kind of when you want it to accelerate, so that way when you do swirls or piping or designs on top, it's thick enough to allow you to do that without collapsing on the rest of your batch. It's like when I used to pipe flowers, if the batter wasn't thick enough because it, time had allowed it to thicken up, then your flowers fell flat, and that was just annoying. And you either had to have a somewhat flat top, or you had to come back later and make a new batch of soap frosting, as we call it. And half the time, especially if it was a time frame for cutting, you forget that step, and yeah, then that soap doesn't have that. Okay, now let's get the last of this green out of here and try to find a place for it to live quietly and friendly with the other colors. Yeah. This side don't have any green. Yeah, there we go. Now, comes the fun part. Scrape the contents of the spoon too. That's definitely going to make for a muddy appeal, but it's at the very top, so it's going to swirl into the top layer. No one's going to really notice that. And then we scrape the spatula too. But look at all those beautiful colors in this soap. Now we're going to slam it again. And that is literally at the very top. Where's my skewer? There it is. And this is just the top. I'm not going going all the way down to make a swirl. Just doing the top. The rest of the design is from the end of pot swirl itself. There we go. Oh, that is pretty. One more slam to even out the sides. So that way everything can settle where it's supposed to go. And now I'm going to show you what I got. Yeah. Oh man, that smells good. Okay. That's Best Friends. And it's finna go to sleep now. Yeah. This has been People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube. People are elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Bye now. The new batch of Best Friends. Yeah. I see a bubble. Okay. Let's see if I can fix the bubble. Yeah, there we go. Is that gorgeous or what? Yeah. Let's take a picture of that. And then putting the soap to sleep. And I'll check on it tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. This has been People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube. People are elsewhere on the internet. My soaps are located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye now. Yeah, that came out rather well.